Okay, I've been addicted to this game recently. If you don't know what Slay the Spire is, you're basically dealt 5 cards on your turn. Some of them deal damage to the enemy, and some of them block damage but only for that turn, which prevents you from losing HP. At the surface, it seems pretty straightforward, especially looking at this gameplay. Like, wow, just play block cards until you block all the damage, and then play attack cards with the rest of your energy. But it's actually more complicated than that because these are actually the worst cards in the game. So when you defeat all the enemies, you're presented with one of 3 new cards to add to your deck. And these cards are a lot more interesting than just deal damage. And you can strategically choose cards that synergize with each other, which can make some OP combinations. Actually, in fact, you can just make your entire deck synergize with each other. Everything you do in between battles is helping you build up your deck for future battles, whether that's upgrading cards at the campfire or getting relics that help you get passive abilities. And then eventually towards the end of the run, you have all these cards that synergize with each other and create some crazy broken build. Well, at least that's what you're hoping to do. But if you're like me, you just like die. And that's cool and all, but the actual reason why I've even played this game so much is because they added multiplayer, and my friends and I are like addicted to this game. I've literally only done like 3 runs on single player, and the rest of my 80 hours of playtime is in multiplayer. Like this is actually just insane. This is my most played game these last few months. Well, okay, my most played game except for like Brawl Stars. That doesn't count. I freaking hate Brawl Stars. The problem is we're running out of things to do in Slay the Spire. Like we recently beat Ascension 10, but we kind of like use some like some cheese strategy because like how else are we beating this, man? But like anyway, you know, like the developers are not updating the game fast enough. That's a real problem. So I was like, what if I just make my own Slay the Spire? Like it can't possibly be that hard. So I spent the last 3 weeks making my own Slay the Spire. So here's how it works. In this game, instead of slaying the spire, it's a little bit more realistic. You're actually working a minimum wage job at a boba store, and you play cards to like make the drinks. And just like in real life, the drink actually exists. And what I mean by that is that it like falls from the sky when you play the card, and then like it's like there, like you see it's on the screen, which means it exists. And then when you serve the drinks, they give you reputation, and you have to get enough to survive the day. And then when you survive the day, you get to go to the shop and buy more cards for your deck, because that's what people who work at the boba store actually spend their money on. And yeah, that's basically the entire game. I actually quit coding after that, so the only thing left to do now is to make my friends play the next hit, Slay the Spire Killer. Okay guys, we're playing Slay the Boba. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna talk over most of this because every time I try to do this live recording, the audio just sounds really bad. Like, I don't know how this happens every time. But anyway, look at my amazing title screen. Okay, so first I got my friends to play the tutorial. Except I actually didn't make a tutorial because I quit coding. So here's what I did instead. Okay, welcome to the employee training tutorial. So first what you have to do is you have to take the order, and you can do that by using the take order card. You see it's right there in the picture. And then after that, you have to make a drink. So the valid drink is like you put a cup and then you fill it with liquid, and you can put like toppings. Like this thing right here is like the example of the valid drink. And then like some of the boba is kind of like clipping through the cup, like that's like an intended feature.
Okay.
And then for a not valid drink, okay, so that's it. I hope you survive. Okay, we can play the game now. Okay, I should probably explain a little bit more about how this game actually works, since unlike every other game, no one here has actually played this game. So after you take the order, you have to play a cup in the empty spot, and then now you can play like the liquid, like the drink, I don't know what to call it, the milk tea, yeah. And you can also play toppings like boba, and then the bigger the cup, the more like liquid and toppings you have to play to fill it up. And then the number at the top is how many points the drink is going to score. And you're trying to serve enough drinks to fill up the bar on the left to reach your daily goal. And if you don't reach your daily goal, you lose and the game crashes. And you also only have a certain amount of turns to reach the daily goal, because like in real life, time exists. Bro, this game is so realistic. The selections. Like,
I did. I selected
How did it
left
go
one.
through the cup?
But anyway, we beat the first day, and the first shop, there's these new cards that introduce a new mechanic. So you can buy the milk and the tea card, and in-game you can put them in the measuring cup, and it makes milk tea. Wow! Yeah, I know, there's literally crafting in this game. It's also the only thing you can make, but like, that doesn't matter. Okay, I was gonna add more, but like, I didn't. Okay, so you might be wondering, what's different on the second level? Well, you see, the score is different. It's higher, and that's it. Okay, I didn't code anything else. Okay, but like literally, Balatro does this. So like, why can't my game do it too? But in this level, I told my friends about the secret tech in this game. So when you make the drink incorrectly, you lose reputation, but you still get all the coins that the card is worth. So if you're already high on reputation, you can intentionally play bad cards to make more money. So then we just started spamming cups on every order, and then we freaking died. And then because we died, the game crashed. You see, I wasn't lying. So anyway, we had to replay the entire game, but we ended up surviving day 2, and the day 2 shop gives you freaking more cup cards, but also a new card that helps you make a new topping for crystal boba. And that's not all. It also might be bugged.
Oh my god, crystal boba.
But to be fair, the card did just say crystal boba. Like, it didn't say that there was gonna be multiple. Also, if you're wondering why there's no cups in these 2 slots, it's because my friends keep placing them so they fall off the screen. But anyway, the next shop has cards that can extend the time. And there's even one that can extend the time by 5 times. But it's so expensive, it costs 4 elixir. I mean, it costs 4 energy. This is not Clash Royale. You can't even play it because you only get 3 elixir per round, unless you also buy the energy drink card that gives you 1 more elixir. But anyway, I didn't even buy that card because I don't think extending the time is that good. But I did buy the energy drink so I can have 4 energy, and then in the next level I was like playing my entire hand sometimes. We have 5.
Oh, 5, I see.
We have 5. OMG, looking What?
Lazy the ring clipped to the floor.
Wait, what?
You guys see that?
Yeah, so I did not see that. But like, looking back, like, is it this funny? Like, like, I'm telling you, my friends just want to watch my game break. Like, literally every single time we do something like, oh, is it gonna crash now? Is it gonna crash? But anyway, we beat day 4. We unlocked the entire shop. I don't really think these cards are that good in terms of like deck building, but I didn't want to make any more, okay? I didn't want to have to like come up with ideas. And also, I quit coding. Did you know that I quit coding? And if you've been looking around, you might be wondering, wait, how do you get gems? So you see, when I was making the game, I was like, there has to be some reason for like why the character wants to work at a boba store. They're like, there has to be like something like they want to buy. But I didn't know what it would be, so I asked my friend that, and he was like, boba. And I was like, okay, but like, what else, And he was like, a boba keychain. So I drew both of them and I put them in the game, but I didn't want to actually code being able to buy it. Well, because I quit coding, so they just cost gems, and you can't get gems. There's actually nothing in the code that keeps track of gems or anything. Also, Brawl Stars, please don't sue me. So now we're just trying to see how many days we can survive. So on day 5, the score was already 90. It's so high, but we were doing so well. We were making drinks that scored like 20 points. But the problem was we were running out of ingredients, because once you use an ingredient card, it gets removed from your deck. It's like exhaust cards from Slay the Spire. And there was still 10 time left. But then we pulled off this move.
What? No.
Yeah, so I don't even know how it crashed. Well, actually, I do know it's because my code is cooked. And then we did not play another run. My friends were like, yeah, this game isn't that fun. Maybe I'll make the game good one day. Or maybe I won't. And I'll be like, Steam release soon. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh. At this point, this video is taking longer to make than the actual game itself. Like, I was looking at the recording, and we recorded all of this on June 6th. It's freaking almost the end of July now. I just didn't know how to structure it, so then I just didn't want to make the video. But also, like, what did I spend a month doing? But yeah, hopefully the next video doesn't take this long. Like, I already recorded it and everything, like a month ago. Probably over a month ago. Okay, bye.